Right. Welcome to another of our short discussions about the Leadership Challenge. It's a book that you'll be able to hear directly from the author, Dr. Barry Posner, on February 8th, 2020 in Tucson, Arizona. I'm Linda Alepin, President of the American Association of University Women. We're very pleased to be able to have Barry speak to us. I'm also the co-author of a series of leadership programs called You as a Global Leader. I'm joined today by Barbara Key. So Barbara, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, Linda mentioned that I am the co-author and co-facilitator of You as a Global Leader. This series of programs is designed to be taken in person in workshops or virtually. The men and women who attend are committed to making a difference in the world. Linda?
Let me tell you a little bit about Leadership Challenge, and then we'll get more specific about some of the contents. But in general, the Leadership Challenge is based on hundreds of thousands of interviews that Barry and his co-author, Jim Kouzes, have done. It is considered to be one of the top 100 best business books in the world. And it's now in its 6th edition, contains an awful lot of great stories and case studies. I'm going to let Barbara tell us a little bit more. Let me switch to some slides, Barbara, and you can tell us a bit about one of the practices that's in Leadership Challenge.
Barry's first practice is Model the Way. And I found it a very useful 2 or 3 chapters to read. One step in modeling the way is clarifying your values. Your values are the things that you believe are important in the way you live and work. Values are your personal bottom line. The second step is modeling the way by living them. They influence every aspect of your life: moral judgments, commitments to personal and organizational goals, and the way you respond to others. They serve as guides in action and set the parameters for hundreds of decisions you make. They tell you when to say yes and when to say no. Step 3 is broadening your personal cares to the team level. Sharing what you care about with your team builds trust because they learn about what is important to you and what that will mean for you when working with them. Linda?
Well, I have an example of that, Barbara. Actually, it has something to do with Dr. Posner. So I was honored to be working for him when he was the Dean of the Levy School of Business at Santa Clara University. One of the values that Barry had and that we talked about, and I certainly share, is the value of diversity in leadership. At one point in time, he sent me an article about the start of a women's leadership center at Babson College in the East. And he said, "What do you think?" And I said, "It's time." And that's how a wonderful organization called the Global Women's Leadership Network got started. And the program of that was Women Leaders for the World, where many women from around the world could become better leaders. So it was the 3 steps. We knew our value of diversity. We spoke about it and we put it into action with a team and a program and made things happen. Barbara, do you have an example?
Yes, I'm very proud to be a graduate of Women Leaders for the World program. It is a transformational leadership program that encouraged men and women to develop leadership behaviors that are great models in the organization. Linda?
Great. So if you'd like to join Dr. Posner and hear about the Leadership Challenge from the author, please join us February 8th from 11 to 1 at the Viscount Hotel in Tucson, Arizona. And if you need more information, there's the email send me an email and I'll try to answer your questions. Thank you all for joining us very much.